Hi, Callum Brown for 74XX, back with another arcade repair byte for an NBA Jam PCB. This board came untested from eBay, but was in great shape and had all the parts, so I bought it. On turning the board on, I could see that there was a video sync issue, but the startup routine was running behind it. Testing the sync output with my oscilloscope, I could see that there was a 15.8 kilohertz sync signal, which is the horizontal refresh, but there were no vertical sync pulses, which would show up as large spaces. Consulting the schematics, I looked to find where the C-sync signal was generated, and it was here at UD5. Pin 1 is the horizontal sync, which we know is working, but pin 2 was showing no activity at all. Checking the schematics again, the V-sync signal comes from pin 31 of the TMS 34010. Pin 30 is the horizontal sync, which is fine. And pin 31, we can see that the vertical sync is present at the chip, so there must be a problem between this chip and the next chip. Bringing out my microscope camera, I looked along the lines and found this gouge. There are two traces that have been completely disconnected here. I use a fiberglass pen to remove some of the solder mask so that I can solder to these points on top. Here you can see they've been polished a bit and are ready to receive some tinning. They are now tinned and ready for a little wire jumper. I use a piece of solid 30 gauge wire and solder across the first trace that was broken, and cut off the excess wire. Here you can see the jumper has been set. Turning the board back on, we can see that our sync signal has returned, but we still have another graphics issue. Everything appears to be really blocky. This will likely be solved by fixing the other trace. I make the repair on the other broken trace, cut off the excess, and check my work with the microscope camera one more time. Turning on the board again. All video has returned to normal, and that marks the end of another arcade repair byte.